Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Big G, Cheryl G. Coming at Charleston White once again, the hater. You know what I mean? Mr. Charleston White. I keep addressing him as Mr. I'm gonna give him respect as being a man, but he still need a little knowledge on being a brother, and loving his community, not looking down on one for what one does in his life. You know what I mean? Don't judge me by how I live my life. Just trust me, I'm living a life. My life might not be as glamorous as yours, and yours may not be as glamorous as mine. My health may be 100, your health may be 90. We all going through something. And the something you going through is your something. And the something I'm going through is my something. But the something I'm talking about right now, Mr. Charleston White, is DMX. This brother is suffering right now. Regardless of his choices he made in his life, he's suffering. We don't ask for your prayers. You know what I mean? If I got to have your prayers, Mr. White, I'd rather not have prayers. They always say, watch who pray for you and watch who lay hands on you. So your hands and your prayers would never, ever, be considered, good. But everybody can be reformed. That's what I'm here for, Mr. White. I just want you to have a change of heart. I don't know what DMX did to you. Maybe y'all was in school, when all the girls liked him. He can't help that. That's just the hand he was dealt in life. He was dark-skinned, talented, and, he was dealt that hand. And then we want to go back to the lace blunt, you know what I mean? He was also dealt that hand. He didn't ask for that lace blizzard, but that's the hand he was dealt. And so he's dealing with it according to the way he know how to deal with it. So for you to come out and keep criticizing this man about his demons and his battles, I just can't sit back and allow that. You know what I mean? Where is your sympathy? You know what I mean? You living like Donald Trump. No sympathy. But your sympathy is not needed. Your prayers is not needed. All I want you to do is to get better up here and figure out why you hate drug users and people that has money and have lots of it and they choose to do what they do. You even spoke about Whitney Houston, that really got to me. When you said something about Whitney and her bubbles and her mishap in her life. You know what I mean? But you never woke up each day and been Whitney Houston. You never woke up and been DMX. You never woke up and been Michael Jackson. You never woke up and been Prince. You know what I mean? You don't know the struggle behind the success. These people were very successful that you're talking about. These ain't no mediocre people. You know what I mean? And you being a black man, you should understand some of these things. It ain't easy being black, for one thing. And then being black and successful is another thing. So many athletes, are being torn down. We don't need to tear down each other. Come on, man. Let's build each other. You know what I mean? And if you ain't that type of brother, you need to resign from the organization, which you call HYPE. You did some time in prison. I'm getting a little more information about you, Mr. White. You becoming a research of mine. I gotta study you in order to, enlighten you. And all I'm trying to do, Mr. White, is enlighten you. I ain't trying to create no enemy from you. You know what I mean? But I am Big G, Cheryl G, GREEDYTYCOON Media, Group.com. You know what I mean? And you can just take that how you want to take it. I ain't up here flashing no knives. I ain't got no gang signs. And, I live life. I'm 59 years old. I'm not tatted up. I'm not gang affiliated. I ain't got no teardrops. You know, I am who I am. And I've been that throughout life, who I am. You know, I don't have a billion dollar problems. I don't have $1 million problem. But my issues is my issues. I'm living life the right way. So if you can't come on to this free media, Comcast, and enlighten your people and raise your people up to a better level. You hate drug users, so open up a rehab. You know what I mean? Get your rehab. Help your community out in that way. You got probably people in your neighborhood that's selling drugs on the corner. You ain't out there smacking the cocaine out there and talking about don't sell it to them. You ain't doing none of that. Till you become a solution to the problem of some of these people that you so badly dislike. I ain't gonna say you hate, I said dislike. And I don't know why you dislike them. I don't know why you dislike people that have drug issues. I'm sure somebody in your family got drug issues. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe your daddy was a crackhead. I don't know. Maybe your mama was a crackhead. I don't know. But these the people, you shouldn't even hate them. You should be trying to find ways to help them. You know what I mean? Because drugs ain't the problem. Trust me. Drugs is not the problem. The problem is deeper and bigger than any drug they use. Trust me. There's something deeper going on in them besides the use of drugs. The use of drugs is just a stimulant for what they're going through. So the drugs is not the problem. Let's get that straight right now. Big G, Cheryl G, GREEDYTYCOON, media.com, at youtube.com. Tap in, subscribe. And Mr. Charleston White, you're welcome to comment anytime. The page is open. All comments. I'm not coming to you negative. You know what I mean? But hit me up on the comments, Mr. White. Maybe we'll have maybe we'll be able to sit down, in Miami or somewhere, Las Vegas maybe, and talk. I don't know what you drink, but whatever you like to swallow, we can sit down and have a swallow. Leave your knives at home. You ain't gonna need them. This is just Big G, Cheryl G. I ain't come to bring no pain. I just want to change your heart. DMX, hey, he never put no food on my table. You know what I mean? I ain't no groupie. That ain't who I am. But I understand people's pain. And this man is suffering. His family suffering. So if you ain't got nothing good to say, stay out the way. Big G, Cheryl G, GREEDYTYCOON Media Group at youtube.com. Tap in with Street Smart Side and the Gangster Files. Stay tuned. Appreciate everybody taking time to watch this video. A lot of y'all probably don't even know Charleston White. But Charleston White is a proclaimed founder of HYPE, supposed to be helping literacy through the community. This is something he chose to support. But a man of his attitude and supporting a cause, which is, literacy and community, it's got to be a front. Because the man's heart is truly, destruct. Till he get himself right, he can't help no others. You know what I mean? That's what Big G is here to do. The brother mean well. He want to do well, but he just needs to change his heart. You know, everything ain't about the dollar. You know, everything ain't about. Some things can't be paid for. You know, you just, you know, either you're gonna submit to it or you're gonna be a part of it. So choose what side you want to be on. You know, Big G, Cheryl G, Street Smart Sarge, Greedy Tycoon Media at YouTube.com. Stay tapped in, subscribe, share, and care. Any topics that you want to talk about, add it to your comment. Anything you feel that Big G said that he said improperly and that you want to add to it, you know, the comment section is free for all. This is April the 4th, 2021. Stay tuned. Tapping out, Big G, Cheryl G. Love y'all. Peace be.